And this trade, the signing of Teron Armstead, I think it puts Miami in the mix in the AFC. Kyle, I look at you, I'm getting a lot of, but Tua doesn't throw deep. He's not going to be able to take advantage of Cheetah's skill set and all that. What do you make of what this Tyreek Hill addition does for Tua and the Dolphins?
Well, if you're in the AFC or you're in the NFL, you're looking at the Dolphins and you're saying, you had my curiosity, now you have my attention, and they should. And Tyreek Hill goes to any team. It could be Jacksonville or Houston, Detroit, anywhere he has your attention. This is one of the players of mass destruction still to this day because of right there, down the sideline. He still got it. It's still there. And I think all of the chatter over the last few months in this hashtag copycat league that we cover is everyone's trying to find their Debo. Who is their Debo? We need to get a Debo. We need to get one of these Debo guys. Well, the Dolphins got their Debo, and the guy who got their Debo is the guy who invented the Debo experience. The Mike McDaniel thing was huge here. He got his toy to play with, and if you buy into this genius and how he's going to change the game, and he made the Debo Samuel experience happen, he now has a guy that's faster, and he has two of them. I'm not a massive full-screen guy like Pelissero, but let's just look at what this means. Fastest average speed as a ball carrier last year. So this is how these guys were running with the ball. That's the top 3 in the National Football League, all 32 teams. 2 of them now are on the Dolphins. They're in the AFC East. They're under Mike McDaniel. He got his Debo. And listen, the creativity abounds. What did we see with Tyreek under the Chiefs and Bieniemy? And they're doing plays from the 1926 Rose Bowl and reverses and passes and double passes. Now Mike McDaniel can play. He can cook. And we're going to see what happens. They got this guy, and he's fast, and he's great. They get their doors blown off by Buffalo every time they play him, by 30 points, 40 points. Now they have the weapons to fight back. But I got to say, you alluded to this at the top, Kay. There's a lot of jokes out there about the second Tyreek Hill gets more than 22 yards downfield, the Dolphins quarterback will not be able to get him the ball, Tom. There's a lot on the quarterback out of Alabama.
Well, Kyle, I think you're right. There is a lot on Tua, but this is the thing. Tyreek Hill, when he first started, he was just a slant guy. He would take slants to the house, and that's what you're looking for, that explosiveness. You talked about being Debo Samuel. A lot of the passes that Jimmy Garoppolo threw to Debo Samuel were 10 yards past the line of scrimmage or under. Screen plays, different plays to get the ball in his hands quickly. This is a huge, huge deal for me. And let me show you why. I got a full screen too, Tom. I'd like to show you about the big plays of Tyreek Hill. All right, this is all since 2017. Receptions, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, scrimmage yards. We've seen so many different ways of him touching the ball. When he first got going in 2016, they used to put him at running back and hand him the ball as well. To me, this is a huge trade. Now, it was a lot of picks given up. But look, if you want to compete against the Buffalo Bills, who went out there and signed Von Miller and has all this explosive plays, you have Josh Allen, you have to try to get out and win in the AFC East, you got to go and make moves like this. Again, Kyle, I think you're exactly right. When you talk about Tyreek Hill, after the quarterback position, I would say Tyreek Hill is probably the next person that dictates the wins and losses in games. And I'm interested to see what Kansas City does with all these picks now.
Everybody taking digs at me about the full screen. Now everybody's stealing my ideas. Right. It is indeed a copycat league. So do I have a full screen? You bet that I do. Let's take a look at the lowest deep attempt rate in the NFL among quarterbacks. Tua Tagovailoa, to Kyle's point, and to what Kay said at the top here, has not thrown the ball downfield a lot. Look at the only guy who attempts deep passes at a lower rate in the NFL. It is Jimmy Garoppolo over the past 2 seasons. The quarterback that Mike McDaniel just had. That offense is based around the outside zone running game, them being really good short to intermediate. They're going to take some deep shots, but it's not a huge part of the offense. Does Mike McDaniel continue to play that type of ball control style? Or does he look and go, I got 2 of the 3 fastest guys in the entire NFL. I'm going to go downfield more. Tyreek Hill statistically, since 2017, is the best deep threat in the NFL. 2021, the numbers weren't nearly as good. They were some of the worst of his career, but he does still have that big play ability. And with regard to Tua Tagovailoa, let's also remember, the Dolphins are 13-8 with Tua as the starter. Has Tua carried them the entire time? No. But when he's been on the field, they have won. His issue, just like it was at Alabama, is he hasn't been able to stay healthy. If Tua can avoid the injuries, if Mike McDaniel and that offensive staff can avoid exposing him to getting injured, they're putting all the talent around him. There are no excuses for anybody here between the line and now the perimeter weapons that they've added. This Dolphins offense has the tools on paper to be really good.
It's so true. And, I'm going to follow up with what you're saying, Kyle. Let's not forget, the whole Debo element. Tyreek Hill grew up as a running back. That's the position that he knows that he loves. The Chiefs turned him into this sort of deep threat playmaker. Why? Because it matched the skill set of Patrick Mahomes, of course. And he also, his size. You don't want to get him toting the rock that much with all these big guys in the NFL. It made sense. But look at this play. He is a running back through and through. That's how I think he will be using this Mike McDaniel offense that I've alluded to. What he is building down there, adding Teron Armstead and everything. I mean, there's a lot going on here. He came up as a running back, rookie year. We've seen the Debo element, more explosiveness. Look he just runs away from everyone, and he's going to do that. It's going to look a little bit different than it looked in Kansas City, and I think that that's fine. And I would also say, and maybe I'll throw it to you, Kyle, about this whole Tua thing. Alex Smith doesn't have the reputation for being a deep passer, for launching it. Plenty of deep plays to look for between Alex Smith and Tyreek Hill from back in the day. So it's not like it can't be done.
Yeah, the Tua jokes are low-hanging fruit and easy and lame, and I guess he's an easy target for that. But, Tom brought it up about Jimmy Garoppolo and Tua are the guys all the way in the bottom of the air yard, deep shots complete. Jimmy Garoppolo's been to the Super Bowl. He's in Lambeau, and he's beating the Packers with the package, with Mike McDaniel, with Shanahan. No, I do not think that Tua Tagovailoa is going to start to turn into Randall Cunningham all of a sudden. But he doesn't need to. The game's different. You look at what Cordell Patterson did last year. He's a wide receiver playing running back. And I think he had 11 touchdowns, and that's Cordell Patterson. I just think I think the headline for me is that the Dolphins found their Debo, and they found a faster Debo. Mike McDaniel's like, I need a guy who's a little bit faster than Debo Samuel, and he found it. The question is, though, are they better than Buffalo? Can they catch Buffalo? Tua's going to have to make big time 3rd and 9, 3rd and 12 throws. It's a big deal that they got Tyreek. Is it big enough? Because Buffalo might be the best team in the NFL.
I'll say this. I don't think it's going to come down to those 3rd and 9 and 3rd and 12s. If you look at what with Kyle Shanahan's offense and Mike Shanahan, what they like to do, it's all run after catch. Calling those games against the Niners for the most of my broadcasting career with the Rams, it all is short dink and dunks. Get the ball in their hands quickly and let those guys make plays. How many times have we seen Tyreek Hill catch a little stop route from Patrick Mahomes, make 2 or 3 guys miss, and then jump out of bounds and get 12 yards? I mean, they're literally building this offense around Tua and his strengths, right? Tua isn't a down the field throw, but those are low percentage throws. A quick slant, a quick hitch, a quick bubble screen to Waddle or Tyreek can go the distance. And so, to me, I think, Kay, you said it best with him playing running back. He's a running back. And a lot of people forgot about how they utilized him early in his career. Obviously, I have a relationship with Eric Bieniemy, and he used to talk about him all the time, how we got this guy who we're trying to develop him as a wide receiver, but if we can get the ball in his hands quickly, he can make these type of plays. He's that explosive. And it was a shock for me, Tom. And first of all, let me say this. We were on all day yesterday, Tom, and it was my birthday. And you waited to break this after the show?
Good call.
I mean, we'd known about it since the weekend, but sometimes in this business, you kind of got to keep it quiet until it becomes real. I would say this, Tom, just adding on, and Kay raises a fantastic point. About the versatility of Tyreek Hill. One of the hallmarks of that offense with what the 49ers have run with Kyle Shanahan, which is who Mike McDaniel's been with most of his career, they like to run the same plays out of a lot of different personnel groups. So guys who are versatile. Same reason Kyle Juszczyk is so valuable to the 49ers is they can move him around. You can come out in different types of looks, then run your same core plays over and over again. Now you got a versatile weapon like a Tyreek Hill who you can move around and have him in different spots and keep running those same plays. That's something Mike McDaniel's going to love.
And we all know now the Jets are looking for some speed at receiver for Zach Wilson and all of that. They're picking at 4 and 10. I'm surprised they didn't offer that 10 in exchange for Hill. I don't know if you can get anybody that's going to come close to the weapon that he is and the impact he would make at that 10 spot.